Last episode, we looked at a simple idea. If intelligence keeps getting cheaper, it stops being the product. It becomes the input. A story from the past week made that shift a little clearer. OpenAI has been expanding its enterprise business. The latest moves show where it's headed. Not just selling access to AI, but helping organizations redesign workflows around it. At first glance, it looks like consulting. It isn't. Because if artificial intelligence is becoming easier to access, then having the most capable system may no longer be enough. The organizations that create the most value may be the ones that figure out how to make AI work inside the businesses they already run. For the past few years, AI competition was easy to understand. Build a better system. Release a benchmark. Launch a new version. Repeat. Progress at the frontier still matters, and companies continue investing billions to push AI forward. Meanwhile, enterprise customers are asking different questions. Not which system scored highest on a benchmark. Instead, how do we connect this to our internal data? How do we keep sensitive information secure? How do we know when the AI is wrong? Who is responsible when an agent takes an action? Those aren't technology questions. They're business questions. And increasingly, they're what enterprise customers are paying to solve. Which is what makes the recent moves from OpenAI and now Anthropic so interesting. Back in May, OpenAI launched the OpenAI Deployment Company. It embeds specialized forward-deployed engineers directly inside client organizations. Their job is to redesign workflows around AI, not simply license access. Instead of asking customers to adapt to the software, they're adapting the software to each customer's business. That push kept building. In July, OpenAI introduced Presence, an enterprise product for deploying trusted AI agents across voice and chat, with teams working alongside each customer to identify workflows, establish guardrails, and bring agents into production. Anthropic made a strikingly similar bet. Back in May, it partnered with Blackstone and a group of investors to form what would become Ode, a standalone AI services company that embeds forward-deployed engineers inside client organizations. Ode launched publicly under its name in July. Different lab, different brand, same instinct. Intelligence alone wasn't closing the deal. Implementation was. Increasingly, the product isn't just intelligence, it's successful adoption. Two leading AI labs building nearly identical business lines within weeks of each other isn't a coincidence. It's a signal about where the market is pushing them. The leading AI labs aren't just improving their technology anymore. They're evolving into enterprise platforms. Technical leadership still matters, but technical leadership alone is becoming less sufficient to win enterprise customers. Businesses don't buy impressive technology. They buy solutions to existing problems. That idea also helps explain another trend. Industry research continues to show that many organizations struggle to move AI projects from pilot programs into production. The obstacles usually aren't the AI systems themselves. They tend to be data quality, governance, security, integration with legacy software, and internal processes. Those challenges rarely make headlines, but they're often what determines whether an AI project creates real business value. As AI capabilities improve, those surrounding systems become increasingly important. Ironically, the more capable AI becomes, the more those organizational bottlenecks determine who creates the most value. Across the industry, the same pattern is emerging. OpenAI and Anthropic are investing in enterprise deployment. Cloud providers are packaging AI into business software. Consulting firms are building entire practices around AI implementation. Even developers releasing powerful open-weight AI increasingly emphasize ecosystems, developer tools, and deployment rather than benchmark scores alone. The race is no longer only about building intelligence. It's about making intelligence useful. The competitive advantage is shifting from intelligence itself to everything surrounding it. If the winning move is deployment, not just raw technical capability, does that change who you'd bet on in this race? If every organization can access intelligence, what separates one business from another? Increasingly, it may be less about having AI, and more about how well an organization is designed to use it. Organizations that can move quickly, organize clean, reliable data, build trustworthy workflows, and redesign themselves around AI may create more value than organizations that simply license the latest AI capabilities. What do you think will matter more 5 years from now? Who has the smartest AI or who's best at putting it to work? That's a very different kind of competitive advantage. On Monday, we asked whether intelligence is becoming a utility. This week raises a different question. If intelligence becomes widely available, the scarce resource may no longer be intelligence itself. It may be the ability to organize people, data, and processes around it. That's a very different economy than the one most businesses were built for, and one we're only beginning to see. If this breakdown was useful, hit like and subscribe to Synthetic Politics. We'll be back when there's more to report.